Hello student, today I am going to teach class 6 subject moral science chapter 5 that is leadership. Now we will study the story about Major Shaitan Singh Bhatia. So let's start student the story time. Major Shaitan Singh Bhati PVC 1st December 1924 to 18 November 1962 was Indian Army officer who was awarded Paramveer Chakra, the highest wartime gallantry medal, posthumously for his leadership and courage during Sino-Indian War of 1962. Shaitan Singh Bhatia was born on December 1, 1924 at Jodhpur in Rajasthan in Rajput family. His father was Lieutenant Colonel Hem Singh Bhati. In the 1962 Sino-Indian War, the C Company of the 13th Command Battalion, led by the Shaitan Singh, held their crucial position at Rizangla, a pass on the southeastern approach of Schuylkill Valley in Ladakh in the state of Jammu and Kashmir at the height of 5,000 meters, that is 16,404 feet. The company's area was defended by the three-Paltan position at the surrounding terrain, isolated it from the rest of the battalion. The expected Chinese attack on Rizangla came on November 18 in the morning. It was the end of every cold winter night, with light snow falling, the icy wind howling through Rizangla were beating and renewing more than the thin air and cold. The location of Rizangla had a more serious drawback. Heavy artillery or tank could not be used. In the dim light of the morning, the Chinese advanced through Nulas to attack number 7 and number 8 Paltan position. The Indian Army troops fell on their prepared position to face the Chinese offensive. At 5, when the visibility improved, both platoons opened up the advancing Chinese with rifles, light machine guns, generators and mortars. Indian artillery could, however, not be used. The nullahs were littered with dead bodies. The survivors took position behind boulders and the dead bodies. The Chinese, though they failed the first frontal attack, were not discouraged. They subject the Indian position to intense artillery and mortar fire at about 5:40 soon. After 350 Chinese troops commenced advance through Anulas. This time number 9 Paltan with held fire till the enemy was within 90 meters, opened up with the all weapon in their possession. Within minutes, the nullahs were again full of dead bodies, mainly of the Chinese. Unsuccessful in front attack, the enemies approximately 400 strong then attacked from the rear of the company position. They simultaneously opened intense medium machine gun fire on number 8 Paltan. This attack was contained the barbed wire fencing of the post. The Chinese then resorted to heavy artillery and mortar shelling. An assault group of 120 Chinese also charged number 7 Paltan position from the rear. However, Indian Army 3 each mortar killed many of them. When 20 survivors charged the post, about the dozen soldiers rushed out of their trenches to engage them in hand-to-hand combat. Meanwhile, the Chinese brought up the fresh reinforcement. The encirclement of number 7 Paltan was now completed. The platoon, however, fought valiantly till there was no survivor. Number 8 Paltan also fought bravely to the last round. Singh displayed exemplary leadership and courage in the Battle of Rezangla. By all accounts, he had his true most admirably unmindful of his personal safety of his move from one person post to another and encouraged his men to fight. While moving among the posts, he was seriously wounded by a sniper Chinese MMG, but he continued fighting along with his men. While he was being evacuated by two of his comrades, the Chinese brought heavy machine gun fire on them, seeing sensed danger to their life and ordered them to leave him. They placed him behind a boulders on the slope of hill while he died, still gripping his wound. Chinese announced as an unilateral ceasefire on November 21, 1962. In this battle, 109 soldiers out of a total of 123 were killed. Of them, 14 survived, 9 were severely injured. These Chinese suffered over 1,000 casualties. After the war was over, the body of Singh was found at the same place, dead from the bullet wound and freezing cold. It was flown to Jodhpur and cremated with full military honors. Singh was awarded Paramveer Chakra, the highest wartime gallantry medal, posthumously for his leadership and devotion to duty. So student, as I have completed with this chapter, if you have any doubt, do a comment on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you.